Hi guys, and welcome to the Brighton Hove Albion versus Sheffield Wednesday review. And it's a very interesting game for this game to see how we get on, because we played really well at home against Donny, and it's just really frustrating that we didn't come away with the point for that game, because I thought we played superb and we deserved the point for how we played and got the tempo going. Tonight's team was Kirtland, Buxton, Reeder, Semedo, Antonio, Roger Johnson, Coke, Halan, McPhail, Fryer and Lira. Subs Dawson, Zayat, Muhammad, JJ, McKay, Palmer and Nishu. I think, for me personally, I think Nishu will be very disappointed about not being in the squad, because he played superb in that game. I thought he had an excellent game, so it'll be disappointing for him. But maybe it's just resting him for the weekend and giving Matty Fryer a chance as well. It was good to see Buxton get some good touches on the ball when he got into the game. Fryer had a very good flick early on, which looked like could be the side of thing to come, and we looked like we had a good high line. And Antonio nearly let them in at the back, and it was just sloppy defending, really. And one of the things that we noticed in this game is they were flying forward, and with a lot of pressure on us, and we're having to soak a lot of that up in defence. And at times the defence looked a bit shaky and nervous, so we have to improve on things like that. McPhail, from what I saw at the weekend, was very good, but it seems like he has some touches tonight that are just letting down a bit. And we were hoping to see what performance we have from Saturday. We switched up at the back again, and they were nearly in, and it was very close. And it was a great save by Kirtland, and the defence were just looking at each other going, you got that or I got that, and you can't have that. But then again, we've not had a settled back four yet this season, and it's something that you do need. When you've got a settled back four, it helps things. Antonio had a break, we got tackled, and what you notice is they are very quick on the counter attack. Brighton, they are very quick. They get going well. When they go, we get caught out a little bit. There's a good ball in by McPhail for Coke, who just couldn't get there, but it was a sign of things to come. It shows that we were using the wing play at last, something I wanted to do for ages. They won a free kick, and it just went past the post, and we won a free kick, and it was going to see what Buxton could do to take it, and it got headed on by Reeder, but then they went on the big counter-attack going forward, but Buxton got back in time and stopped that counter-attack going forward, which I thought was brilliant. It's good to see him back in the squad. It's something with me. We had a corner for us and some great touches, and we managed to get something going forward, but again they got on the counter-attack very early on this first half, and there was a lot of pressure on us at that moment, and we were really struggling, and we were soaking it up, but you don't want to keep soaking up the pressure. You want to move on and keep going. There was an off the ball incident with Semedo and Andrews. Started squaring up. Our players had to come calm Semedo down. Roger Johnson pulled him away, and then Kirtland came and bear hugged him away as well and got him to calm down. They both got yellow card for it, and it was free kick to us. But it was nice to see that fired up passion in Semedo, and hopefully that can translate to some of the players, because we need that at the minute. We are desperately needing that kind of player to turn around and say, come on, do you give a crap or not? Like on Saturday, you could tell they really wanted to do something, and it was nice to see that from Semedo and him leading that. But then we got a goal. It was a great goal by Fryer, but a great wing play as well. By, I think it was Halan and maybe McPhail, I can't remember. And it was just a great cross. There we go, it was Halan and Coke, not McPhail. By Halan and Coke, and it was a great crossing, and it was a great tuck by Matty Fryer, and he bans it in the net. Get in, 1-0, that's more like it. That's what we want to see. We want to see this in game. We needed to keep the defence solid near the end of the first half, because they had a corner. They took the corner well, but Kirtland got hold of it yet again. we'd be dead and buried if we didn't have Kirtland in this game. He's done so well again, and I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say that this season. It feels like I've said it half a dozen times now. But we go in at half time, 1-0 up. Let's keep this up and hopefully improve a bit more, actually, more than the goal line, and improve a little bit more on the playing of the football. And that was our first shot on target and our first goal, so that's great news. I've been sick and tired of that happening to us all season so far. So come on, let's see if we can get something this second half and get a win and the 3 points. It started early and Halan began calling over and it was free kick. It was Semedo that got to be careful this half because he's always on a yellow card. He was already on a yellow card from the first one. They took it very early on, getting at us and getting very much in our faces and start attacking. Roger Johnson had a good piece of defending which cleared it over the line. They came on all gun firing and trying to get forward as much as possible. Buckley looked like he was causing some problems, but he was also at the same time winding players up and getting a bit stroppy at times. When we were going forward, we were looking okay, but not brilliant. I still think we probably need another striker in as well, because we've still not got something clinical in front of goal, and it's showing. It really is showing. I think we went very defensive to a point in the second half. JJ came on for Coke, and I thought Coke had a very good game. He did well, but JJ just gives us something else. They had a good shot, but Kirtland managed to save it well, and Kirtland have been very good for us recently. There was a late tackle on Reader, and it basically got his the player got his studs onto Reader's ankle, and it took him out. Kirtland got a half yellow card for time wasting, which I don't think it was. Brighton at one point seems like they lost the call, starting to go in for some rash tackles and not being very secure with the ball. And JJ and Antonio had a great chance on the break, but it didn't pay off. They weren't on the same wavelength, and it seems like you get that a bit. I mean, it seems like everyone's not with it in a sense, knowing what people are doing, which is really annoying after last Saturday, because we did look good and we looked really good. Palmer came on for Friday, and I think this was us just starting to soak it up a bit and just start to defend a bit more. And Palmer came on, just gave us that extra thing in midfield. Loire tackled JJ and we won the free kick, but we didn't do enough with the free kick, and it was that kind of thing. We're not doing enough to score many chances. Palmer to JJ to Antonio, there was some really good link between those players and Heelan, and it was really good. There were loads of little links, but nothing came off in the end. Buxton had a really good clearance. Halan and Palmer did well going forward, and they were very quick. And one of the things tonight, I'm really sick of hearing Lualua's name. And we had some great defending by us, but it was so close. McCabe came on for McPhail, and I thought it was great to see McCabe on because I think he deserves his chance. And this was us trying to cheer up time. And Leo got taken out by Butley. But it's that old thing with us this season. We cannot hold on to a lead to save our life. We really can't. And other teams, with the way we played tonight at times and stuff, would have battered us, which, let's be fair, it wasn't another team. But we just can't hold on to leads at all. It was 1-1 with less than 2 minutes to go. It was 2 battered minutes, and it was 5 minutes added time. We don't know where they got that from, and we 13 points lost on winning positions, and that's just really bad. JJ hit it over the bar. JJ shot straight at the keeper, and then Antonio's shot was a daisy cut and didn't go anywhere. And it was a last minute goal for them, and you're thinking, why cannot we keep on to lead? Why can't the defence keep switched on and concentrating for a full 90 minutes and more? And it just seems like we just lack something in defence, like just keeping our head turned on. And we don't have much going forward into Antonio's not the player he was last season, that is a fact. He just seemed like he's lost, since the injury, he's lost a lot of confidence. It seems like he's lost a step as well. But the fact that we lost another 2 points in 2 minutes is really gutting, and you're like, oh, for God's sake. Again, it's just down to lack of concentration in the back. But you've got to take some of the positives out of the game. There are some, if you look closely. But it's just one of those things at the minute where we are really struggling just to keep a clean sheet, and that's a worry, considering you've got two things in football. Keeping clean sheet keeps you in games and keeps you in league, but also scoring goals keeps you in the league. At the minute, at times we can't score a goal and keep a lead, and winning games help with 3 points. We can't get 3 points at the minute to save our life. We can't keep a clean sheet, and at times we're not even scoring. So I don't know what needs to change, but we've got Ipswich next, which will be an interesting game. I'm hoping they'll have taken a bit of confidence knocked out of them, considering they were 4-0. I think it was 4-1 up at Derby, and Derby came back to draw 4-all. So hopefully they've had some confidence knocked out of us. But if anyone sees videos and DVDs of us and stuff like that, they all can see where we're weak, and they can also, if they keep pressuring us, we just crumble. And so it's really annoying. We really could have got 3 points from this and just hold it on, but 2 minutes till the end and we couldn't hold on, and it's just a shame. So guys, we'll move on to the Ipswich game and see what happens. So bye guys.